Hi guys, welcome to your channel DNA Digital Network Academy. So let's start with the BGP, the basic of the BGP. But before start BGP, let's first focus on the types of internet routing protocol. There are two types of protocol. One is a IGP, Interior Gateway Protocol, and another is a EGP, which is Exterior Gateway Protocol. There are two types of protocol. Hope you had covered this in the CCNA. Then when I say interior gateway routing protocol, there are a couple of protocols that falls under interior gateway routing protocol: distance vector, link state, and hybrid. Okay, so who is our distance vector protocol? RIP, Routing Information Protocol version 1 and version 2, but nowadays nobody is use it, right? It's absolute. Then link state routing protocol, OSPF and ISIS. Hybrid, EIGRP, which is a Cisco proprietary. Then when you come to the exterior gateway protocol, there is only one type, is a path vector, BGP, border gateway protocol. So today we are focusing on only and only BGP, border gateway protocol. So now when we say BGP, so BGP is an advanced distance vector routing protocol, or you can say path vector. Like RIP, calculate the best path selection based on the hop count. In the BGP, we can say now this is the advanced distance vector routing protocol. So it will judging the distance based on a AS by AS, autonomous system to autonomous system. What is autonomous system number? We'll see later. So first, what is distance and the vector? So basically distance means to reach a destination, what is the total metric to reach the destination. Vector means next stops, right? Correct? This is called the distance and vector. So we can say BGP is our advanced distance vector routing protocol, which is, you can say, path vector routing protocol. You can see the path vector routing protocol. Okay, so let's go. Now let's discuss little further about the path vector. When we say BGP is an advanced distance vector routing protocol or path vector protocol, so how does it work? Consider we have a AS number 64534, right? Then it is connected to the two different AS. So what is autonomous system number? Yes, we have a next slide for it. So autonomous system is nothing but a group of networks or group of routers connected with each other with and participate in the same autonomous system or identify the same numerical number. Now this ASN connected to the 64512 as well as 64513. So for this 64534, how many neighboring AS? It has two, right? Two neighboring AS. For this, we cannot say these two are the neighboring OS. No, we cannot, right? Because the reason behind it, the neighborship, BGP neighborship between the 64534, 512 and 513, right, is directly connected. Correct? So now consider when I say path vector routing protocol. So let's consider 100.64.1.0. This is my network, and this is now been advertised by ASN 64534. So what this router will do, right? R1, simply when R1 send routes to its neighboring AS, it will add its AS number 64534, right? When this R2 receive the route with AS number, so then now R2 know how to reach 10.64.1.0 and where is 100.64.1.0? Okay, it is in the AS64534. Because of the AS path, your other ASNs know the location of your route. Clear? Now what will happen? When this ASN, this R2 will send the same routes to its neighbor 64514. Simply, it will add, or I can say prepend, right? Not append, it will prepend the AS/24. So it will add its AS64512 and space 64534. When this R2 will advertise routes to its neighbor R4, which is in the other AS number, so it will prepend its AS number. So now, as soon as R4 receives the route, now R4 know based on the AS path, R4 know, okay, if anyone would like to reach 100.64.1.0 network from my AS, so it has to cross two AS. First AS 64512 and another AS 64534. So how many AS I will cross? 2 AS. Means this network from AS 64514, 100.64.1.0/24 network is 2 hop away. Right? Advanced distance vector protocol, right? 2 hop away. Means hop means AS, 2 path away. So here we can say hop as a AS number. So guys, tell me, similar way, this R3 also receive the route from R1, R3 send route to the R5, and when R5 send this route to the R4, definitely R4 will accept the route. So but there will be a additional AS number attached to your route when you will receive the route from the R5, or I can say neighboring AS 64515. So your route will look like 100.64.1.0/24. So my neighbor R5 append his AS number 64515. Next AS 64513, and this is the 64534. Okay, no problem. So now via, if I will choose route via R5 and if I will choose route via R2, so I will first check the distance. So via R5, how many AS I have to cross? 3 AS, 515, 513 and 534. But if I will choose the path via R2 means ASN 64512. So I have to cross only 2 AS. So if you look at the AS length, right, the shortest AS length will be my best path. So via R2, right, via R2 I will prefer route. I will prefer route via R2. Why? Because it has a shortest path. Via R2 I have to jump only 2 AS, 1, 2. But via R5 I have to jump 1, 2 and 3 AS. So better way, I will go with the R2. But what will happen with the route received from the R5? Definitely this R5 route will be installed into the BGP rib. But both route will be installed in the BGP rib, routing information base. We'll discuss in later stage. But the base path will select by the BGP and that will get installed into the actual forwarding table, right? So R2 path will get installed into the routing table. It's not just about the AS path. There are several attributes based on BGP will select its best path. But currently we are discussing about the advanced distance vector routing protocol. Clear? Perfect. Now the next is, okay, so BGP. So BGP is a connection oriented protocol. Basically, if you have a two routers, R1 and R2, you have a R1 and R2. Yes, if you like to configure the BGP in between these two routers, you have to configure manually. Like OSPF, like ISIS, like EIGRP, they are discovering their neighbor automatically. But here, BGP will not discover your neighbor automatically. Never. Even though it's a dynamic routing protocol, but BGP will not discover its neighbor automatically. You have to, or I can say administrator has to configure manually. Okay. Now, both router must have a ASN configuration. Right. Now, when R1, when you will establish a neighborship between the R1 and R2, right, this connection will be the connection oriented communication. Why? Because BGP use TCP port number 179. Great. So, port number 179. Okay. TCP protocol number is 6. TCP protocol number is 6. So, everything will happen in between the R1, R2, three-way handshake, then segment negotiation, and then they will exchange a few parameters like AS number, then they will share other parameters too. That's something we'll discuss later. But yes, connection oriented communication. Use TCP. BGP use a TCP and you have to configure BGP neighborship manually. Clear? Okay. Now, in this case, when R1 and R2, right, will form a neighborship, definitely there are two options. One, you can configure the BGP neighborship over the directly connected interface like 1.1.1.1 and this IP 1.1.1.2. So, you can configure BGP session or BGP neighborship on directly connected IP addresses. But if you have a loopback IP address, and you would like to form a neighborship between the loopback to loopback, not directly connected, you can do that. But irrespective of loopback to loopback or directly connected, BGP always used TCP and port number 179. So, in this case, let's take an example. R1 is initiator and initiating the BGP session with the R2. So, what will happen? Source IP address is 1.1.1.1 and destination IP address is 1.1.1.2:179. Oh, then your router know I received the request on my interface IP address and on the port number 179. Oh, this means this is for the BGP. This is how your router define or identify the protocol. There are different protocol number, right, for OSPF 89, correct. Then there is a different protocol number for the EIGRP as well, correct. So that is the reason BGP is a I can say connection oriented not protocol, connection oriented protocol is TCP, right. So BGP is a connection oriented reliable delivery. So means the TCP will help BGP to provide a reliable delivery. Okay, let's move on. Now the next is, okay, now we talked about the AS number. So ASN, so INA, Internet Assigned Number Authority. This is the one organization. Organization providing you the AS numbers worldwide. For example, in India, there are several providers: Airtel, Tata, Reliance, and maybe Vodafone. Every service provider has their unique ASN number. So, who is worldwide? Who is maintaining the ASN database? ASN means autonomous system number, right? You have to purchase, right? There are so who will? INA is maintaining the ASN database, or I can say AS number allocation. Clear? Now, AS number 16-bit when I had my CCNP around 2007, right? At that time, I learned only about the 16-bit ASN number. So it starts from 1 to 65535. Okay. If you will go and use 16-bit ASN number, so you will get 65535 AS numbers, right? But now there is a one option, 32-bit AS number, 32-bit AS number. There are two options nowadays. Now, AS number, we in the previous slide, right, we talked about the AS to calculate the path or to identify the path to reach the destination. Now, AS number uniquely identify a network. Of course, yes, in the ASN 64512, here I have mentioned one router. Maybe I am service provider, right? Across the globe, I have 1,000 of router. How do I identify the network when I have a BGP based on the AS number, based on AS number? Clear? Okay, let's start with this. Now, when your all the router belongs to the same AS, so you can configure the unique routing policy. When you have a same AS number, so it means all the network devices under the same administration. So guys, consider I am working for a British technology. Do I have access to Airtel routers where I can do the changes? No. Why? Because of the administration. Clear? Next, move on. What is the role of BGP? What is the role in the BGP? ASN का रोल क्या है BGP के अंदर? So number one, जो हमने डिस्कस किया, शॉर्टेड पाथ, टू आइडेंटिफाई द शॉर्टेड पाथ, जो मैंने बताया ना, वाया R2 2 पाथ, वाया R5 3 पाथ. सो ASN का यूज यहाँ पे होता है. वी कैन मीन्स BGP यूज AS नंबर टू आइडेंटिफाई द बेस्ट पाथ और शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ. ओके. लूप अवॉइडेंस mechanism. How AS number help BGP to avoid the loop? Let's discuss very quickly. Okay. Now consider 64512 advertise these routes to the R2. What will happen in the route? There will be a AS number, route 1.1.1.0/24, AS number 64512. Okay, 64512. Then R2 receives the route, R2 forward this route to R4. R4 when R2 send route to the R1, it will append its AS number. Clear? So 64513 and 64512. As soon as R4 receives the route, right, it will send to the R3. R3 and R4 is in the same ASN. It means they are the IBGP neighbor, internal BGP. So definitely when R4 send route to the R3, it will not append any AS number. Why? Because they are internal within the network. Why would require the AS number to be prepended, right? But when this R3 send route back to the R1, it will append its AS 64514. So when this R3 send route, so route will look like 1.1.1.0/24. First, this AS append 64514, then 64513 and 64512. So this is how R1 receives the route from the R3. What R1 will do? First, R1 will check whether in this route, in the AS path sequence, right, in the AS path sequence, I can find my AS number. Oh, so it means I have initiated this route or advertised route over the BGP session, and this route I received back from the another neighbor. So I can see my AS number in the AS path list. I will drop this route. I will not accept this routing information, right, from the R3. This is how AS number will help BGP to identify the loops. Then managing the routing policy.